Hi guys, good afternoon everyone. This is Rajshekhar from St. Peter's Engineering College. Welcome to the computer forensics class. Today we are going to discuss about the categories of the cybercrime. Here we have three types of categories in the cybercrime. Here we have three types of categories, three major categories that cybercrimes fall into. One is an individual category, property, and government. The types of methods used and the difficulty levels vary depends on that particular category. So maximum of the categories, we split our overall cyber crimes into three categories, majorly on the individual and government. These two are the highly secured and important information which is stored in the particular persons or the government officials. Let us discuss each and every category briefly. First one, property category. This is similar to a real life instances of a criminal illegal processing and individual banks or credit card details. Why? Because the property categories and especially which is majorly related to the banks and the credit card details. Or if your bank accounts will be hacked or credit card accounts will be used in a different manner, or any other personal banking details will be shared to some other people. So they utilize your bank details in which is not happening in that particular locations or any other transactions. So the personal banking details to gain access to funds, make purchases in online or run the phishing scams to get a people to give away their information. The hacker steals a personal bank details to gain the access to funds and make purchases on the online or any other e-commerce websites or run a phishing scams on your particular bank accounts or the credit cards or debit cards or any other UPI transactions or UPI PIN numbers. Make a purchases on the online and run the scams to get the people to give any their informations in other some other unauthorized accesses also, and they could also use the softwares to gain access the web page with a confidential information, which is the information is stored in a very confidential on your particular websites. That is also be stealed and they can be shared your informations from other different resources, and they can gain their properties. The next category is an individual category. Cybercrimes are majorly involved in one individual disturbing with the malicious or illegal information online. This category of the cyber crimes involves one individual particular website or one individual particular social networks and gather the information from the different resources. After gathering the overall information, they can sell that information to some other online investments or online marketing websites also. So these types of the cyber crimes are majorly concentrated on the individuals of the particular persons. For example, a person's personal website is it. That particular website is where if a person hacked that personal informations, the total information which is stored in that particular website will be shared to the some other online marketing. So you are getting an anonymous calls from the different banking sectors or different marketing agencies without giving any informations by you. So these types of the informations will be gathered from other different resources. So this is also one of the crime which is registered in the particular individual category. This can include the cyber staking or disturbing the pornography and the trafficking. So this is also one of the trafficking also processes. Next one is an important category in the cyber crimes is in a government category. So the government category is one of the confidential and the secure websites will be maintaining by the server peoples. This is the least common cyber crime, but it is the most serious offense of the cyber crimes. A cyber crime is an against the government, is also known as a cyber terrorism or government cyber crime includes a hacking government websites. If you hack on a single government website, you can get the major and the majority of the people information stored in that particular website. For example, if you hack on a central government or a state government website, you can get the overall data which is stored in that particular website with the including of the Aadhaar numbers and the banking transactions of each and every particular person which related to the government schemes. So if you hack on any government scheme, the total information stored in that particular scheme will be shared and it can be saved in a different locations. You can utilize in a different way. So the government hacking websites are the major rules in the particular of the categories. So government cyber crimes includes the hacking government websites or military websites or distributing the propaganda. These type of criminal activities are usually done by the terrorists or enemy government of their other nations. So these are all the three categories of the cyber crimes. Now we'll move to the types of the cyber crimes. We have a different types of the cyber crimes are there. These are the few cyber crimes which are majorly happening. So we have identified the 10 different types of the cyber crimes which are recently and which are currently running of the crimes. And the first one is the DDoS attacks. DDoS attacks. This is a DDoS attacks are the distributed denial of a service attacks. These are used to make an online services unavailable and take the network down by overhauling the site and the traffic from the variety of the sources. So, for example, if you are watching in a website, if you are watching any movie in a particular website, automatically 100 people or 50 people are opened the same website in an attest within a time. So automatically the website will occur into a traffic. So without opening any people, if you want to create a traffic in that particular website, we are using this DDoS attacks. If that particular website is being hacked by some other persons, or they applied the DDoS attacks, so the website will occur in the hacking, and it shows a heavy traffic, and it takes to reload with a it takes to minimum 10 to 15 minutes to load that particular website if you are getting also website with a high internet speed. So large networks of infected devices known as botnets are created by depositing malwares on users' computers. So the hackers, they hack the system, and once in the network is down. If a network is down in the particular timing, the protocols and the security protocols are very busy to rectify the traffic, to increase the traffic. So in that time, the security protocols may become the weak, so you can easily hack that particular websites. And the next one is the botnets. It is a remote hackers through online. Botnets are the networks from the computer organized computers that can control it exactly by the users, exactly by the remote hackers. So the botnets are majorly will be happen within a remote hackers only, and the remote hackers then send the spam to an attacked computers through these botnets. Botnets can be used to act as a malware, and one of the unidentified hackers can use the through remote servers. If your system is located in that particular one country and the remote hackers, the botnets will be sent from the different state or different country. So automatically the connected system will be affected by using this botnets. The next one is the identity theft. This identity theft are majorly happening in nowadays. The identity theft will useful in a different ways. Why? Because these cyber crimes occurs when a criminal gains access the user's personal information to steal the funds, access the confidential information, or participates in the tax, or opening the different bank accounts, or any other information will be done by using an identity theft only. If you are saw any different examples, for example, if you want to purchase a SIM card by using your mobile number or by using your biometric device, in the previously they are gathering they are taking the identity proof as a hard copies. Nowadays they are taking an biometric devices and capturing of images through online only. So if you are loading that online images or biometric devices, you can get the SIM. If your identity has been theft by some other persons, by using your name and your identity, they can purchase any number of mobile SIM cards, and they can use those SIM cards in a different unauthorized accesses or unwanted words. So by using that only, if your name is registered with some other illegal activities, so like this the identity theft will be happened. So this is also one of the cyber crime nowadays. This cyber crime will going on a very emerging of that particular society. Access of the confidential informations or participating in the tax or health insurance frauds also. If your identity is there, I will open a bank account and I will use that bank account with different PIN numbers. So if I apply any transactions, if I apply any schemes or any other insurance companies also, I will get the amount with your name. So like that, the identity theft will be happen. This can also open in a phone or internet accounts and use the name of the plan of the criminal activity and claims the government benefits in your names. So like this, the identity theft will be happen. The next one is the cyber stacking. The cyber stacking, this is a cybercrime involves on the online harassments only. These online harassments are going on through the social networks majorly and heavily affected by the women's, heavily affected by the ladies and the women's by using the cyber stackings. It's a typically cyber stackings use the social medias, websites, and the search engines to intimidate user in an instill of the fear, and they can catch those informations and they can use the hacking and the harassment of that particular people, and they are demanding the amount from that particular persons. The next one is the social engineering. This is also one of the type of a cyber crime. The social engineering involves in the cyber criminal making the direct contact with an usual persons, and by using their phones or emails or any messages, they want to gain any your confidence and usually pose in a customer services agents. So you will get an n number of calls from the different unauthorized numbers. This is typically when a password the company will the company of work or bank of the informations. So the social engineering will move on to the only on the social networks, and it will be depends and it will gather the information from that particular persons. Next one is the PUPs. It is a potential unwanted programs. It is also one of the type of the malware. Malwares are majorly using in the internet services only. The next one is the phishing. This is the advanced and a very famous one of the cybercrime technique. Hackers send in a malicious emails to your inbox or attached with an email attachments will send to you. If you open that particular email ID or email from your inbox, automatically the virus will enter into your personal computers, and it can creates any duplications and creates the n number of the repeated, and the same file can be removed, and unhidden process also will be done by using these phishing techniques. These type of the attacks will involve in the hacking, sending of the malicious mails attachment or URLs to the user logins and to access the accounts of the computers. So cyber crimes are becoming a more established, and many of these emails are not flagged as a spam. So if you're flagged as a spam, automatically the system and the defender will stop that particular website. So many of the websites are there, many of the user pages, many of the blog spots are unidentified, but those are the phishing techniques. These are all the phishing techniques which is used in a very dangerous and very famous technique in the cybercrime. The next one is the prohibited or illegal content. This cybercrime involves as criminal sharings and distributed inappropriate contents and distributing the which is nearly same and similar images or similar documents from the hackers. Offense content can include into the not limited in the sexual activities between the adults, videos, and the intense violent and the videos of the criminal activities will be uploaded by using the prohibited things. Few websites are running for an adults purpose only. Those adults purpose websites are also one of the criminal activity only. That is in a piracies of the mobiles, piracies of the movies will be loaded to the particular mobile formats and the laptop formats. Within a different number of formats, we are getting in a pirated movies. So this is also one of the prohibited and illegal content. It is also one of the cyber crime. The next one is the online scams. Online scams is a very known scams in the nowadays. Why? Because if you want to latestly we are getting in a different scams. That scams will more attractive and more interested by the student people only. Why? Because if you pay some amount and you have purchased the one user ID or login ID credentials from the particular hackers or particular unauthorized persons, if you post the ads in a different timings within a different ads in the website, automatically you will get some amount from that particular unauthorized persons. This is also one of the scam which is happening nowadays. It offers an unrealistic amounts of the money you are getting for 1 week or 2 weeks. Automatically your amount getting from that particular persons will be stopped after the 2 or 3 weeks or a particular specific time. These type of scams are nowadays recording within a different states. And the next one is the exploitive kits. Exploitive kits is a need of the vulnerability in order to gain the control on users' computers. This is a ready-made tool criminal can buy the online and they can execute by using different agents and different persons, which is nearly to you. And it's an upgradely regular similar to the normal software and are not available on the dark web hacking forms. We have a particular website that is in a dark web. This dark web is a majorly which the all types of resources are available in that particular website. This website is not hacked by anyone. This website is created by the hackers only. You will get all types of many number of different types of the resources and the softwares or any viruses is available. Any different types of virus are also available in this particular website. This is one of the best website for hackers. That is darkweb.com. Thank you.